Hey, good morning, guys. What's up? Um, when I was a kid, there was this wrestler back in the 70s and 80s. His name was Chief Wahoo McDaniel. Now, this isn't going to be a wrestling story, but there's a point to this. Now, as old Wahoo got older, Wahoo wasn't comfortable with looking older, and he had this bald spot. And he would take this, like, he would, like, paint it black with like this dye shoe polish kind of shit. And back in the day, they had these things. They had these 60-minute Broadways. That's what it was called when you go to 60-minute time limit draw for the show. They call it you going to Broadway. Now, back in the late 70s, early 80s, Wahoo was having these Broadways, man, with Ricky Steamboat, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Woo! But man, about 45 minutes into that match, them lights hitting it, all that, whatever he painted his hair with, would be running down his face, and he'd have all this black stuff going down his face, man. It looked ridiculous. But I don't say that to make fun of Wahoo, because Wahoo was all man. But back to the point of the story, man. Let's look at where, let's take a look at where this ridiculousness we call the last 2 months of the Trump presidency is at right now. The other day, you have Rudy Giuliani having a press conference next to a dildo shop, and he's got his hair dyed or painted or whatever because he's out there screaming and crying and just going off and looking like Wahoo McDaniel going a 60-minute Broadway with the Nature Boy Ric Flair, woo, with all that shit running down his face looking ridiculous. And you got little Eric, it was Donald Jr., the guy with the press-on beard, gets the beard implant so he can look like a real man. But he's out there, and you can tell with every word he's saying, what he's really saying is, oh my God, they're going to make me have butt sex once I go to prison. That's what that dude's scared of, man. Dude, this shit, it's ridiculous. And Trump's even admitted in circles he knows he doesn't have a chance, and the only reason why he's doing this is because he's a fucking grifter and has a whole family of fucking grifters, and they're trying to grift you fucking idiots out of your goddamn money. Because you know why he's not rich? He's fucking broke. And he's trying to get as much money out of you idiots as he possibly fucking can, so he can just go off and move to fucking Russia so he can avoid prosecution here. Putin's waiting for Ivanka's little fine ass to show. I'll tell you what, I hate that bitch Ivanka, but you know what, that little Goya bean holding bitch would fucking get it, because Jared ain't hitting that shit right, because that dude gay as fuck, and that's only a marriage of convenience, so she ain't getting that shit right. Yeah, I hate fuck that bitch. But yeah, okay, back to the point here. The point is, this shit is fucking ridiculous. We got 2 months of this shit left. That's it, and he's gone. And we never have to hear from him again. This is a short video today because my dog's getting into some shit. Kobe Bean, what the fuck you doing? But hey, fuck you, fuck your mother, fuck your mother's mother. Holla at y'all soon. Deuce.